Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. Today we're going to be doing Lissandra using Twisted Fate. At 3 stars and no epic relics, I don't have any bonus stars. For relics we're going to be using Chemtech Duplicator, Scourge's Stash, and Luden's Tempest. I think if you're using epic relics you're probably going to want something like Big Guns, Packed Powder, instead of Scourge's is just a straight upgrade. Chemtech Duplicator maybe is still good. Black Shield would probably be okay too to just protect you a little bit. You'd use Guardian Angel for the same reason. Chosen by the Stars is probably actually pretty good too. You play a lot of created spells, so that augment will function. Deck of Destiny is really good, turns out. And yeah, something to this effect. Frozen Tomb would be fine. If you're using Frozen Tomb, you probably want to switch back to Luden's Tempest, because you'd be able to get 2 of him on board at once, and then I'd probably also use like Chemtech Duplicator there. So, something to that effect. I'm not sure exactly, I haven't played with all the options, but that's my general impression, is that you're going to want some way to keep him alive. I think Packed Powder accomplishes that. You also want to get him on the board quicker, which is also Packed Powder accomplishes, and then Big Guns just to make your cards do more damage, which I think is really important because dealing 1 is much less good than dealing 2. So for this, we're going to take, I guess, Anivia. Not super loving any of these cards. I'm just going to take Yuumi. Cards are a little bit cheaper. You do need to play 3 cards per round to get a Destiny card. Otherwise, it's basically like your 3-star power doesn't exist, which is when you play your 3rd card, you try and create a wild card in hand. And 3 cards is a lot of cards to play, turns out. And take Grander Plaza, it's obviously the best of these choices. Bouncing Blades is something that I might consider taking as well, because when we go to the Ethereal Remitter, we're definitely going to try to get the Mortal Marks power. We can do 1 damage pings really easily, but we do need to be tough, and the way to do that is with Luden's Tempest or Big Guns, which is why I suggest Big Guns. And then in the shop, you just take kind of whatever is available to you. Because you don't want to spend your rerolls, you need to save them for the Ethereal Remitter. So I've been playing a little bit with Twisted Fate, mostly just leveling him up, getting his relic slots unlocked, and he does feel better at level 30 than he did at lower level. You guys free? Could play 3 of him, which will give us a Destiny card. We'll also lose some cards next round because we're gonna overdraw. I'm okay with it. Moving all the units is pretty good value. Gonna pass, let them play more cards. I think they will probably attack here. And we could stop that with the Destiny card, but I do want to play the Black Market Merchant to steal 1 of their cards and reduce it in cost. So round 4 we can drop Twisted Fate here. I'm probably likely to attack before I do that, because when we drop Twisted Fate we want to take advantage of his cards. I mean, we could take advantage of blue here. That's probably fine. But otherwise we would have been able to use gold or red depending on what they played in response. Gonna pull this guy here. If they do something like that, we do have Elixir of Iron. Could also gold card just to make sure that we don't take any damage. Also be our 3rd card this round, which will give us a replacement. One thing that's kind of nice is that you can stock up on your Destiny cards. You don't have to play them immediately. They're not ephemeral, so they don't go away. You can just keep hoarding them if you want. Here I want to lose a couple units so that I can play new units. They're just gonna pass, let the attack happen.
Wait a minute. Where you going? Something the matter?
Play this, make it rain, get rid of some of their units. Play Dreadway deckhand to get the powder keg, and then we'll drop Ruined Rex. Here, we do want to draw some cards also, so we'll play Zap Sprayfin. That guy's kind of too big to remove. We'll drop Make It Rain here. Chemtech is now active. That'll play twice. We'll play red card twice as well. Attack for everything. Red card again. Pretty smooth. I so desperately want loaded dice to work, but I know it doesn't, so I'll take Vandal Tullstones. This will give us Electro Harpoon, so we'll be able to play 2 things with it to get to our 3 per round, and we also have Poros next, so that will give us a burst speed blocker. I think getting extra stats on Twisted Fate is probably a good idea, so we can survive Ice Shards later. We go into I Am Inevitable Zephyr Sage, which probably won't be very good for us, because red card... Mostly that, because red card. Gonna play the Dreadway deckhand. Wanna kill their unit. They'll probably drop more, they'll keep getting bigger too. Can't block, but we can make a Destiny card. Like I said, we have free Bandled Tellstones here. This will do 3 damage, but if we can get Twisted Fate on board, it'll do 1 more. I don't think we have a good way to do that at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of this Loping Telescope and hit one of the Navori Blade Scouts. Now when I drop Twisted Fate, this will do 2 damage, removing a few of the units. We have Challenger here on a couple of our guys, so I can get rid of a couple more. Our goal here is just to keep their board down until we can get set up to win the game. We're getting close, we have a couple Destiny cards in hand. I'm gonna drop a pick a card here. I'll just block twice. Yuumi would give us Scout, which would be nice if something was bigger to attach to. I really can't deal with this. I need some sort of elusive. And a red card here. Gonna go off twice to Chemtech Duplicator. Which is gonna make all these guys just bigger and bigger. That's fine for now. We're gonna stun 4 units. I attack with Scout, I can't actually beat that guy, which is sad, because he only has 2 hit points, but it's fine.
My gifts cannot be refused, for they are not given.
Gonna pick a card, the Zephyr Sage. We'll go off twice. I think Make It Rain is probably a complete disaster if I play it. I'll play Zap Sprayfin. That makes me a little sad. I don't think I can do anything about it though, so. And here we're just blocking. Ideally we'd be blocking a way that is good. So I think this is the minimum amount of damage we can take while still keeping important unit alive. But I think if we wild card, that should solve my problem. So I move this guy over and I take 0 damage. We do want Zep Sprayfin back, but if they keep having the Maker in hand, it's going to be really hard to get rid of. Grand Rex will proc 5 times. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's just making everything stronger, which we kind of expected. We're going to pick a card again. This will give us a Destiny card. We're going to use Zephyr Sage on the Destiny card, copying it. Use Wild Card 2 more times. I actually think I could have won if I just red carded, actually. So, my bad. Regardless, we full heal. I think cheap cards is good. Messenger Sigil is actually probably fine. Creates a card, and then those created cards we can play to draw. So, it's not too bad. It's like a little mana investment for extra units. I think this is fine. Maybe swap out, pick a card. I don't think I can keep passing here. Oh, that was a big miss on Make It Rain. For some reason I miscalculated, thought I had enough mana to bandle Tellstones anyway, but I did not, and took a lot of damage for not realizing that. It's okay. These are cheap. I think we play them one at a time though. I think we probably open with red card first. Then we'll Make It Rain on top of it to get rid of the spell shield. Also to reduce the amount of units so the next Make It Rain targets less units. Then I wish I had more mana. I'm gonna play Zap Sprayfin. I'm gonna play Messenger Sigil. And we need next round for Chemtech to be active. So this round we're pretty much not gonna do very much. I'm gonna attack with everything anyway though. Idea here is that I make some space for this Dreadway deckhand, so we can make a little more damage on our next red card. We just pass until they attack. Now we do not pass anymore. We definitely don't want that for Demacia to go off. think we're good. Can maybe pick a card here to make sure that we level up.
Shuffle. Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
Now imagine if you had the 4-star ability, this would be plus 20 damage, so you might want to consider that if you plan on playing Twisted Fate.
Soak it in.
And we'll give Scout to guy with Lifesteal. Probably just gonna win without, regardless. I could have stalled out, but I don't think that's a great plan. I think we'll take Pale Cascade here. We go up because we need to get to the Remitter. Extra damage on Make It Rain is great. We want that for Lissandra. And we are looking for Mortal Marks here. And we find it. Hooray. If we didn't, that would have been very bad. So. Hold him off is a strong power, so I'm just going to take it. I think I would have preferred something like Mana Flow, but Hold 'em Off is really good, so it seems like it'd probably be a mistake to not just grab it when it's available. And here I didn't find a Make It Rain, which is what I was looking for.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
And we play 3 cards to get that Destiny card active.
I'll buy us some time.
We're okay losing one of these. We're going to take damage if that guy attacks. I don't know if he will though. Okay, he does. He attacks the thing that can't block, which makes sense. But we trigger Plunder, so we can use red card here.
Says I don't.
Play Messenger Sigil. Then we're also going to play Pick a Card. We'll use the non-Twisted Fate version so that when we play this Ruined Rex next round, it'll do a little bit more than it would do this round. Could even play it twice if we wanted, but I don't know if we really have the mana to support it. Actually, I didn't have the mana to play it twice. So, when I said we could play it twice, I was wrong. Con the Cold is great. Lets me play the Messenger. Playing the Messenger lets me use this Pick a Card, which will give me the Destiny card, which I can't afford. So, not quite as good as I was hoping, actually. As you can see, we're just short mana. You finally get to Make It Rain. Open with Ruined Rex, though. He'll level if we play another card. This does 3 though, so leveling doesn't necessarily save him. Attach Yuumi. That'll give us stats without being impacted by Mortal Marks. And we've basically won the game at this point. We just do another Make It Rain. I didn't check if Lissandra is I'm Inevitable. If she is, that's gonna be bad. Okay, she has Frost Gathers, which is everything is vulnerable, or your units have vulnerable, I guess. Theirs don't. Get rid of Rainbow Fish here. Loping Telescope. Don't think we need Black Market Merchant. And I'm reluctant to lose more hit points. But getting our deck smaller is good, because we have higher chances of landing on Make It Rain, which is something that we desperately need to stay alive right now.
Come hither, you beasts of glory. The summit's final trial.
I'm going to cast one Make It Rain here. It's going to get hit by Spell Shield. They'll create another dragon. We'll block with this one. And do the Make It Rain again. That's just so he takes 0 damage. That's 17 hit points. I'm not feeling particularly sturdy here. I don't want to pass, see if they do something else. Okay, they didn't. That's fine. We can use the mana this round anyway.
Come hither, you beasts of glory.
Drop Twisted Fate with a red card.
As foretold.
And then looks like they're done, so we'll just attach.
You've been following me?
Attack with Scout. It's weird that the attachment didn't give me bonus hit points. But whatever. I don't understand how this game works. Play slot bot. Probably want to save Ruined Rex for a round where we've drawn more cards. Might be able to turn this into a round where we draw more cards, but we're out of mana to play them anyway right now. So we're just going to attack with Scout, attack again. Or maybe that already attacked with Scout. Oops. It's fine, we're in a really good position. Going to kill that. Make It Rain will go off twice. I think it was formidable anyway, so I only would have done 1 damage. I'm not really sure what's going on with their deck. I play Messenger Sigil here. And then I'm gonna draw. That'll get it Ruined Rex up to the maximum of 6. Play Ruined Rex. Take Pull Shark, we can play it a bunch of times. Anivia has I Am Inevitable, so does Ornn. I would prefer Anivia to Ornn. If one of them didn't have I Am Inevitable, I probably would have taken that one. Get 2 more damage on our Make It Rain, which is great. And then we're probably just going to go for the healer there, which means we can use this reroll. Twisted Fate with Capture. Could be bad. Because he'll only have 1 hit point. He dies. The captured unit will get released. I'm gonna take it anyway. Might have been worth not taking though. That is definitely something that was worth thinking about. We did not get Make It Rain here, which, as I've shown, is a bad thing. But we can play 3 Pull Sharks, which should presumably get us into Make It Rain. I don't think it's worth playing the 4th Pull Shark. But we'll do this. Clear out their board, that's important to us. Anivia's fine, expected. I don't know if they'll play 1 more card. They don't. It's fine. We're planning on red carding here anyway. We do take 2 extra damage from the Glacial Storm, but that's perfectly acceptable. I eat the egg.
Lead the way, Book. Hey, you've been following me?
That's so weird. I don't know what the interaction is. Some with mortal marks and Yuumi attaching that is actually stripping my power. Okay, so we're just never going to play Yuumi as an attachment again, but that obviously hurts our win chances this round. Putting Anivia back on the board. Mortal Mark's not really doing what it's supposed to be doing here. And then also, yeah, I don't know. It was bad. That's the takeaway.
Brace yourself.
I forgot about I am inevitable. But it's okay because we're going to eat it anyway. It's so weird.
The spirit of winter awakens.
We can't get hit because if we do Twisted Fatal die, and then that'll put, I think he's captured another Anivia, so we'd get 2 Anivias on the board. It'd be bad for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and play whatever that card was, Vandal Tellstones, and we're gonna kill off Anivia here. Okay, we're gonna get hit anyway because of Wings of the Cryo Phoenix. Anivia comes back. We'll red card here. Make an Egg Nivea. And we will Electro Harpoon that. So overall, I do believe us to be winning here. Play Yuumi. I play Vandal Tellstones. Taking Heroic Refrain. I'm gonna play Heroic Refrain. You have Make It Rain, which is great. We can afford to wait for them to play cards before we respawn. And we're going to pick a card. We need a little bit more. A little bit more. Buried in Ice is fine. Let's just play a second Yuumi. Let's just play more cards. We can pull Shark here too. Probably attack with Scout first. Attack with everything. I think I'm happy holding. That gave Spell Shield. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but overall fine. So we'll red card and Make It Rain. I think the other way was better, Make It Rain than red card. Attack with Scout should win. Why did that other Yuumi die? What is happening? Don't take Yuumi with mortal marks. Nothing makes sense. You died on the attack. Mana Gem on Pull Shark's amazing because it has Spirit Stone on it. We heal to full because we might need 2 tries here, and then we go into Lissandra. I don't know what's happening. All I know is Yuumi's terrible. What a mistake. If I could get rid of one card right now, it'd be Yuumi. We do get Make It Rain, which is good. They start, so once there are 2 units on the board, we're gonna send it. I think we have to play Bull Shark. If we get hit by like ice shards, that's probably the worst case scenario. We could kill units here. Like killing 2 units wouldn't make me feel terrible. But we'll just kill 1 and then I guess I can just block. I forgot I could block. It's fine, everything's fine. We're doing great. We're gonna play some Pull Sharks here. These are mostly passing moves so that they can do their thing. Followed up with Make It Rain here. And we got 2 mana gems out of that, which is less than I wanted, but it's okay. I'm gonna drop Slot Bot. He can grow. And he gets taken out by ice shards. Or he doesn't, right? Because he has stuff? Yeah, perfect. Good job, Slot Bot. I think I'm gonna play red card here. It's a little bit of a waste. Oh no, that was my 3rd card. It's a lot of a waste now. The idea was then I would play Twisted Fate because of the Plunder. Yeah, it just doesn't work because I forgot that if you play 3 cards you can't do more things. It's okay. We are definitely playing Twisted Fate now. This red card will clear the board because of Luden's Tempest. And don't think I do anything else. Get Zep Sprayfin down. If 3rd ice shards show up, that's the thing I'm most worried about. We're not attaching Yuumi to anything because we've learned that that's terrible. But we will Make It Rain twice here. I think we do it again. We have the Destiny cards to keep us safe if something terrible happens next round, but they are starting to get low in cards. And here, I think we just wait. Watcher should be free, so presumably they'll play the Watcher. We can't let that happen, obviously. So, we red card. They play a 2nd Trundle, that's fine. We'll red card that too. And we pass. Get our Slot Bot back. Attack with Scout. Yuumi now has Spell Shield, which is good for Yuumi. I'm gonna remember that mobs can block and attack this way. The Entomb saves them, not because it gets rid of our unit, but because it heals. Cast red card. Cast red card. Easy win. Honestly, that was incredibly smooth of a run. I had absolutely no problems the entire time. Many of those adventures we took absolutely 0 damage. I've said absolutely many times now. But yeah, we took 0 damage in a lot of those runs, even towards the end, which is when they're hard. I think Anivia did a total of 2 damage to us, and the node before that did 0. So this worked out. Everything that I wanted happened. Obviously Grander Plaza is pretty good, giving all our units Challenger and being able to remove those threats was strong. But I don't think it was like game breaking or anything. Make It Rain. Obviously if we could get more power on that, better. More on that is better. And then making sure that we take the Mortal Marks ability really helped us do the thing. Remove units, because we could then remove them with either gold card if we didn't have Twisted Fate on board, or red card. If we did have them on board, we could remove it with Electro Harpoon, which we picked up, and we could also remove it with Make It Rain. So, and Make It Rain being able to remove 2 to 3 enemies at a time is very powerful, which is why I wanted to go for Mortal Marks, and like the whole setup just kind of worked out. I don't think Twisted Fate is necessarily the most important thing to have on the board. Obviously Luden's Tempest is great and Chemtech Duplicator is great. If you do have big guns, I mean, just strict upgrade here. You don't even need to worry about getting them on board, and then your Destiny cards will also do 2 damage with the red card, which will remove anything that has Mortal Marks on it. So definitely consider doing that. And that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.